reporting from Athens. I wish you could see the view. It's a Cretaceous limestone hill in the Greek capital of Athens, and it's 277 meters above sea level. It's called Likavito, and I'll put it somewhere here so you can see what I'm seeing. Its summit is the highest point in Athens. Today I want to go through an indices blind analysis. I haven't seen how the indices are doing. We've added 2 more markets onto our watch list, so I'm super excited to see how they're doing and to see if there's trades lining up. So let's start off with our Aussie. Okay, so the Aussie's looking awesome. We could be seeing upside in the next couple of days, and the reason is because of the price action. So yes, as you can see, it's been moving in the sideways formation, correct? But if you look at its momentum, it's been having red candles, then it has a green candle and it bounces up. But for the first time, we are seeing positive movement. So this is bullish activity. And basically there's 3 white soldiers. Okay, and then we have another green candle, which is just pushing up. And so the buyers are dominating the market. It means that we could see very nice profits in the next couple of days and weeks with the premium multi-trader service and with trading in general. So you will be getting a lot more trades with stocks that are lining up in the JSE that are heading up. Okay, so as for the target of where the Aussie will be heading, well, take your fingers from the top and bottom of that move it up, and then we will put a target of around 66,507 points. That is the next target with the Aussie, and we are going to definitely profit from that move. Next, let's move to Australia, the ASX. So Australia has also had its breakout from its downside. As you can see, it's broken up and now it's testing the levels. And if we take our fingers from the most recent up and down move, we will get a target of around 7,430. So the ASX could be lining up a nice trade for us. Then let's head over to Germany, the DAX 30. Same thing, we're seeing positive movements. So it's broken out of this. What you can call it is a rounding bottom, but there are other formations that formed. For example, there was a W formation that formed. It broke out to the upside. This is a very bullish candle. So if it opens above this level tomorrow, we could be seeing upside. And if I take the high and low, the difference of it, and we move it up, or we add it to the high, we will get a target of around 16,091. So these are all potential trades that we'll be taking. France, let's go to France. France is a little bit different. I'm going to be using this line because it has been moving on a up range. Okay, rather than a breakout pattern, it's been moving in some form of a range. So it tests the high, then it comes back down, and it keeps making higher lows and higher highs. But you never know, it could form a little bit of a sideways movement, only approach this level and then carry on to the upside, which will take us to new highs. This isn't really a formation that I like trading, purely because it's more range bounded than confirmed for the upside. I like horizontal support and resistance lines, and I like market breaking above them rather than following a regression channel. Let's go to Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong 50. So Hong Kong 50 has had a sideways movement since March, since the beginning of March. It's breaking up to the upside, and it is forming a beautiful W formation. So if you can see here is the W formation. If we move our fingers from the most recent high and low, we will get a target of around 30,965. Okay, next index. What is this? This must be one of our new indices. Investec Property Fund. Okay, not going to be trading this, but I'm going to be watching this because Rand Swiss and Velocity Trader do offer new markets, and it just presents new opportunities for us. So definitely nothing to trade now, but I will be watching it. And as liquidity picks up, we will be getting into those type of indices. Japan. Okay, Japan is also in a type of range more than a breakout pattern. And I won't be trading it, but I will be watching for a confirmed breakout. So it is around the resistance of this level. It needs to break to the upside, give a lot stronger candle than this, and then we could be seeing moves to the upside. But you can hear in my voice is hesitant, and I probably won't be trading it. Stocks 50, another European index. We can base it on a box formation that is formed, broke to the upside, tested around this range. Here you can see the sellers lost completely, and this is a good sign that there is buying volume kicking in. And now it's broken to the upside, tested, and this is now confirmed bullish breakout, which we could be getting a trade on. Oh, what is this? STXCHIN, another index we've added to our list. Satrix China. All right, let's see if it's similar to Hong Kong. Similar, but I won't be trading it just yet. It has broken its downside, but this is not a confirmed move because these are very small candles, and small candles mean that there is a little bit of indecision, and it could very well just fake out and then dwindle to the sideways. So I'm going to avoid that for now. We then have the Satrix Fini portfolio, where we'll be looking at the financial indices index. And you can see it broke out of this beautiful cup and handle, broke out to the upside, gave a confirmed, and now it is heading over to the first target of, let's say, 1437. So we missed it. And the reason why we missed it is because I've only recently added to the portfolio, and I probably wouldn't have traded it because I like watching how it forms, how the patterns form, if it matches with the multi-trader system. So far, it is on point. Satrix Resi, I'm not having a good time with resources at the moment. It breaks to the upside, it then comes back down, it then breaks to the downside, and it goes back up. So this is a no-go zone for me at the moment. As long as resources is trading like this, I'm not going to be too excited to be buying or selling stocks based on the resources. They're not looking that great. And so that's a warning sign, actually, when we get these type of movements in the market. UK 100, we are still in this trade. We got in at 69112. We put in our stop loss at 6644, and our take profit is 6314. So nicely in the money. No cigar just yet. It's definitely making higher lows, and I'm quite confident that it's going to continue up as long as we have this positive momentum going on in the markets. And there's a lot happening fundamentally with regards to vaccinations, lower cases. We're seeing Europe picking up. We're seeing them open their borders to tourists again. We're seeing oil trading again. We're seeing the Iranian president coming to an agreement with the US to lift sanctions on oil, which will push up the markets because oil is a great indicator for trading. So many fundamental indicators. The US 30 is in a range rather than a breakout pattern. It needs to break up above 34,901, and then it needs to have a confirmed candle before we see further movement. But I definitely won't be trading this one. The US 500, the S&P 500, same thing as the US 30, nothing worth looking at just yet. And then we have, what is this? A US Tech 100 index. Awesome. We have another index to add to our list or to look at the moment. And nothing to trade yet. It's still inside this huge sideways move. I can see it does form breakout patterns and then it moves to the upside, which is good. But I will be watching this for a couple of weeks or months before we start trading them. So I hope you enjoyed this blind analysis for the week. The JC is looking awesome, and I'm so glad you're on board Premium Multi-Trader because it means that profits are coming our way.